Hey, Blue Table fans, bah! Another year of this operation is happening. So, happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year. I've got a lot to say about that, but not right now. Today we're gonna look at miniatures and terrain and some fun stuff I have coming up. So, blam! Let's start with this. Tomorrow is D&D night. And I did try and set up XSplit streaming, just like we do for our mini wargaming live shows, but we did have some technical difficulties with that. So I'm just going to record it and upload it like a normal thing, probably 2 to 4 hours of that. Why not? And so this is one of several scenario boards that I've worked up and am working up. We got Janine here. And first off, very festive. Take a flourish, miss. There we go. Fantastic. All right. She left her modeling career to work here. So anyway, this is, as you know, the prototype for Ultimate D&D, which is if I made 30 of these, that would link together into sort of an adventure. And believe it or not, I could actually set these up all around the studio and either cover them or have them as presets, you know, where they could be created very quickly and actually do an adventure with all miniatures, all terrain, and have people out for a week. And the reason I think this is going to work is that for Valhalla, and by the way, we're not doing Valhalla in spring. We've normally had one in May. That's not a thing. And instead I'm doing this, and there's 5 slots for it. That's it. You'll stay local. You'll be part of what we're doing. It's a gorgeous operation here. And boy, you will have a blast. And yeah, you will have a blast and be a better hobbyist and maybe even a better person for it. So anyway, so this is a dwarven mining camp. So hopefully my players aren't going to watch this. So spoilers alert. So anyway, yeah, just when I started putting on the little details, you know, they've got like a little fortified area here. I don't know, maybe it's a human mining camp. Still working out some of the details. So anyway, got some dead wood here. You know, this larger fallen log. You put in some deciduous trees here, and you've really got something. I mean, I think it looks incredibly handsome. And here's that Dark Elf army. It's not quite ready for me to go through everything with you on it. However, it has had all the repairs and touch-ups done to it. And let me tell you, there's a lot to this thing. In fact, let's just look at the Witch Elf heroes. There's a lot of them. They're from different lines. And there's a lot, oh man, just so much cool stuff in here. This is magnets, so that guy switches his torso down there. And we got these gals here. Cauldron of Blood. Oh, this thing just makes me happy, just looking at it. I mean, geez. I hope I have this so I can run some of the guys here in the D&D game. That's real exciting. So, and by the way, this is almost 200 models in this. It may very well be actually 200. It's at least 180. So, yeah, and by the way, that is on the block. You can have this. You can have this delivered like in 2 to 5 days. You have to just be in your hands. Done. And so anyway, all right, let's continue. All right, so that's one thing. D&D is tomorrow. I'm going to do just a regular recording of it and upload that, probably 2 to 4 hours worth. And okay, I have both Thomas and Rich kind of tentatively coming down for a bat rep. I'm trying to get them down sooner rather than later. I want to do a scenario, and this is the board that I made up for that. And again, just so many different combinations you can do with the BTB Studio terrain. And this stuff is like, we have a lot of terrain here. I mean, outside of like Warhammer World, this is like the best collection I've ever seen. So anyway, yeah, so a little spaceport here, and I put on little details like this, you know, this tower, whatever these things are, 1 and 2. Put up these little control panels on them, a little bit of OSL on there. I think it's kind of cool. And these, people always ask me where these are from. These are from a game called AT-43. This one's actually upside down. And they're very hard to find now. We have like 8 of them, and it makes me happy. So we're gonna do Dark Eldar versus Imperials. This is an army that's for sale. And boy, you can just pick this up. It's right around, I don't remember, it's like 1,200 or 1,500 points. And it's a good starter army. It definitely needs some fleshing out, but it's got a good base. The 4 Venoms, 2 Ravagers, 20 Dark Eldar Warriors. Some of them have like cool helmets and stuff, like from, is it the Incubi? I don't know. So anyway, and then the Imperials over here, again, these are for sale. And it's about 950 points of Dark Angels. And this is lot 4700 on the web store. This is already, it's been up there for like a long time. And so you've got 20 troops. These are good looking guys, man. Good looking color scheme. 20 troops, 9 bikes, Chapter Master, attack bike with multi-melta, land speeder Typhoon, a Rhino, and then 1 extra oddball guy for some odd reason. I don't know, just to switch things up, I guess. And as a separate item, you have these Elysians. I'm running them as Militarum Tempestus, so Scions, units of 5, 5, 5, 5, so 30, and then 9 extras. And what's the list on that? There's a Vox, 3 grenade launchers, 3 Plaz, 6 Meltas, 6 Flamers, and then 20 Lasguns / Sergeants in there. So it doesn't quite all add up, even if you use them as veterans, but you do have like alternates. So, and that's basically what's happening, is that you can have alternate arrangements. So anyway, Dark Eldar book. So this is going to be exciting. I'm probably going to do the scenario where you can actually, like the Imperials are trying to like put demo charges on things and blow them up. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Look at that board. Cannot wait to hit that board. So, yeah, 950 for the Dark Angels, and the Militarum Tempestus come out to, it's like 400 or 500. So I think we'll be good with that. We may have to draw on Dave's, oh, and by the way, Dave was in yesterday, gonna say, and he really, he had well over 100 listings ready to go up. So those will be going up soon. So keep your eyes peeled on bluetablestore.com. And let me tell you, now's a great time to trade stuff in. I definitely am interested in picking up new lots. And you know what's great about the BTP store is that it's no pain. It's completely painless. We never because like if you sell things on the secondary market, people are like, I got my things, everything looks good, but one guy's missing his hand. Do you have the hand? Now at minimum, you've got to answer the hand question. So, when you work with us, we just absorb everything. And there are no problems. We just sell them so inexpensively. You put in a little TLC and you got something. It's such a great deal. It's just fantastic. I'm loving the web store more and more as time goes on. And I love new trades coming in. It's like Christmas. And okay, there's more. So that Dark Elf army's getting taken for a spin tomorrow. Boom. So New Year's Day is going to be Bat Reps and D&D for me. So this is the table I conjured up for this. Pretty straightforward. We're going to play it that all this lava doesn't affect anything. You just kind of scooch right over. This is just like an easy hill. I know that's not realistic, quote unquote, but it'll make for some good gameplay. Or maybe I'll just get rid of this entirely and work up to it. Oh, also, this Necron terrain set is still on the block. It's not really Necrons, it's whatever it is, but it's certainly suitable for that. And this is look at how dense this is. You could practically play Infinity on this thing. It's great. So I've got that up. Check the liner notes for a price, or if you don't see one, just contact me. But boy, there's a lot to it. I just put some models on here for scale. They're not included in that. These are old alchemists from Rackham Confrontation. Great base figs for conversions, you know. For a while there, they were really cheap. They were like up to like 80% off, you know. I think Miniature Market has, miniaturemarket.com has some on it. Also, try warpforgedgames.com. We've been working with the owner of that, and he has been really super to work with. He's accommodating, he's communicative. He actually reminds me of an early Neil from the War Store, because we've been around almost as long as them, I think. So guys, there's a lot going on at BTP. The artists are coming back in force in like 2 to 5 days, and we're gonna really get going on those projects. Our turnaround time has been steadily improving over the last 8 months. That makes me happy. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We are here almost every day, and we are ready to show you some new and fun things in 2015. Happy New Year.